All right, guys, check it out. We finally got the Trans Am in here in the garage, got the hood off, and I'm gonna be able to finally get into the main engine bay without having to duck my head and hit myself and that kind of stuff. So we got our 305 carbureted motor up here. The thing runs fine, so I don't intend to sit here and like try to put a new motor in and all that, especially since I already rebuilt the transmission and stuff. So, I already kind of got money into that. So since the engine is good, we do need to change the valve cover gaskets. The stuff's leaking. It's smoking out from over there. We have random wires that are just like where does that go and what happened? So I think it may have gone to here. So it's just like weird stuff, like so many vacuum hoses and everything. If we come around this side, it's looking real simple to get this valve out, this valve cover. Just gonna undo this right here. We're gonna take some of these wires, so the wire harness, pull that over, see if we can't move. Actually, don't even need to move that out of the way. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts on it. So it just kind of wiggles it out. The other side is gonna be a more pain in the butt because we have all these like coolant lines. Look at this, what is that? So planning on doing a whole coolant restore here. The radiator's leaking out stuff. So radiator, water pump. The water pump's all like rusty. We're gonna do new hoses to the heater core. Okay, so these hoses that go from the water pump, they run up straight into the heater core. And then we have the other heater core hose that goes into the block. So I wanna redo those hoses. So the coolant system, I estimated around 250 bucks to do that. I'm not sure what I wanna do with all this nonsense emission stuff. I could just put different headers on it. I don't know yet. I may do that because I know it's kind of rusty over here. There's some surface rust on the headers, but yeah, I got to disconnect the battery before we do all this. We're gonna get a new coolant reservoir because this is kind of dirty. Not sure about these coolant lines. Look a little surfacey, rusty. I don't know if it's gonna break when you try to snap it off. We'll see. This is kind of cool. It tells you everything about the car. 5-liter XJW vehicle emissions, 84, and then this is the hosing routes for all this nonsense. So overall, looks like good condition of a car. Just got a couple things we got to work on. Got some rusty stuff here. Working on getting. As you can see, I've already kind of like wheel welded some of the, or wheel grinded some of this so we can see the spot welds all along the rail, so we can get rid of that. Some people suggested to cut off the fender and put a new one in. You know what? I'm not going to do all that. That's a mess. Went ahead, took off our white bumper, put it on the red one for now. It's just held on by 2 bolts right now, so we can get to this area because it was held on by the ground effects. So we got 2 holes to weld up. It's kind of weird on the other side though, because we got I'll show you. So like there's a little dent there. We have this lovely mess. So that's some cancer we're gonna have to remove. Planning on, what's going on out here? There's always just random people walking around. Planning on taking the spoiler off when we do paint and everything. Just so we can like simplify things and make things easy, especially on the paint shop. I'm gonna take this guy off. I'm gonna weld up the hole. We already got new windshield wipers. We got the new motor for the windshield wipers. Works great. It wasn't working before. We're gonna get new strut mounts here. Okay, new suspension all around. I mean, it's gonna get some good upgrades because it's just how we roll. I want to lower the car about an inch and a half. Okay, so I'll take it down to about here. So this will be down here. I think it'll look a lot better for this car. Night Rider nose is coming. As you can see, it's got a bunch of holes from the ground effects. So we're gonna take that piece off. Gonna weld up all those door holes and those 2 pieces there. I got some ground effects for the front and the rear, and we're gonna have to build a hole out in the back for the rear ones. That's gonna be real fun trying to measure that. These these are kind of pre-built already from the other things, so it should hold the front ground effects well. If I decide not to, then I'll go ahead and weld them up. So we'll see. Other than that, looking pretty good. We got our new door handles and key or locks in the mail. I don't really want to put them on yet because I feel like it's a waste. Like if I'm gonna do that, why would I even waste my time? Because they're gonna have to paint up in here too, right? Or no? You know, so I want the whole thing black, not like, oh, well, we missed under here because you didn't take it out. So take it out, have them paint it, and then put in the new ones. I also have the new windshield wipe, no, not windshield. The window motors are coming in the mail, hopefully on Tuesday. I have a hail puller kit that I went ahead and got for the hood. We'll see if that does anything. If not, I'm probably just gonna take it somewhere and have them work on it. It smells kind of weird in here still. Now that we're in a garage, I'd like to take the T-tops off and, you know, let it vent out a little bit more. Other than that, that's all we're doing right now. Trying to get the valve covers off here and get rid of that support brace all the way across. Meanwhile, so keep you updated as we continue to go along.